To train your state of being, we have to use exercises. And one of these exercises, a very effective exercise, is meditation. Now please keep on listening, because you don't have to be religious or wear flowers in your hair, have a long beard or wear sandals to enjoy and benefit from meditation. Meditation is just a simple exercise to train your mind, just like any other exercise you would use to train muscles. And as with physical exercises, it takes some time until you see the results, but it is time well spent. Let's have a look at a couple of scientific studies that show how effective and beneficial meditation is. It is now common practice for therapists to include meditation in their treatment, and research shows that regular meditation can slow the deterioration of the brain as a part of the natural aging process. Meditation increases brain size, boosts the immune system, and improves intelligence and memory. Meditation can also greatly reduce stress. People with depression or anxiety disorders are also far less likely to have a relapse when they include meditation as part of their therapy. Those were just a few of the many scientific studies that show how effective meditation is. Before I started with meditation, I didn't believe in it. I just thought, okay, I give it a try for 2 weeks, every day in the morning for 10 minutes, and see if it does anything to me. And yeah, it did. Well, the days were more stress-free. I felt more relaxed and calmer. And even my girlfriend recognized this and asked me why I was so happy. That's all pretty good. But, you know, on this website you learn a lot of really good things and great things to develop your mind and later on also your body. But if I can recommend only one thing to one person, I'd recommend to start practicing meditation. But enough of so much advertising how great and powerful meditation is. Let's have a look at how to meditate. Before we get into how to meditate, let's understand what meditation actually is. Meditation helps you to raise your base level of concentration. In essence, it is a concentration exercise. But by concentrating on something you normally do automatically, for example, your breathing or walking or eating, you train yourself to become aware of automatic processes. That helps you to detect other automatic processes, like automatic thoughts. Meditation helps you to see what's going on inside of you. In your normal mode of operation, you're constantly attached to your feelings, thoughts, and whatever else is going on inside of you. The focus on one single object while doing meditation stabilizes your mind, so you can simply observe these things without getting attached to them. You can observe what's really going on inside of you, and eventually you will be able to pick and choose whether or not to hold on to certain thoughts or emotions. Basically, meditation helps you not only to spot inner processes more easily, but to control them as well. In this lesson we will choose our breathing as the object of meditation. Most people do not consider breathing as something particularly good or bad, it's something neutral. It's also an automatic process we don't pay much attention to. Another benefit of using breathing as the object of meditation is you have it with you everywhere, and you can do meditation wherever you are. Just make sure your back is straight and you are in a relaxed posture. The importance of a straight back is that it allows you to find a balance where there is a minimum of muscle tension necessary to remain upright. It helps you to stay alert and breathe fully, because your lungs and abdomen are not restricted. It takes some practice to feel really relaxed while maintaining a straight spine, but it works. The trick is to keep your spine balanced, not too far to the front, not too far to the back. Lying down is usually not the best thing to do because it is easy for beginners to fall asleep. Sit in a relaxed manner, rest your hands on your knees, relax your shoulders, jaw, tongue, and forehead. Okay, now you're ready to begin your meditation by focusing on your breath. Focus on how the air goes in and out of your nose. Do not change the speed or intensity of your breathing, just let it flow naturally. To stay more easily focused on your breathing, you can make mental notes. Note in whenever you breathe in and out whenever you exhale. Now the real fun begins. In the beginning, meditation is like a game of you versus your mind. Thoughts, feelings and sensations will arise and try to pull and push you around and distract you from focusing on your breathing. That's the game. Your goal is to stay focused on your object of meditation, in this case the flow of your breathing. Don't feel bad if you momentarily lose focus. Whenever you are caught up in thoughts or emotions or somehow distracted, gently guide your attention back to your breathing. Don't be too hard with yourself. It's absolutely normal to start out with a wild mind, and losing focus is normal. In the beginning, you will have to return onto the focus on your breathing all the time. That's all part of the fun and how you play the game. Each time you guide your attention back to your breathing, you will have learned to be less attached to all those things that distract you. And that's what you want to learn. One of the goals of meditation is to gain control over your mind and your ability to pay attention or concentrate on whatever you want to. During meditation practice, that means not getting attached to your thoughts or feelings or whatever might arise. You learn to guide your attention and focus on your breathing or any other object of meditation, instead of being caught up in all that's going on inside of you. As you observe your mind, remember these two words, awareness and acceptance. You become aware of what's going on inside of you, but instead of struggling with it, you just accept it and let it go. Meditation helps you to see what's really going on inside of you, and part of the exercise is to accept whatever you find. You do not try to get involved with all those thoughts, feelings and sensations. You do not hold on to them, you simply observe them. After some time you will notice certain patterns that come up over and over again. Certain thinking patterns that trigger certain feelings, for example. If certain thoughts or emotions come up over and over again, just label them. Instead of dealing with the actual thought or emotion, just give it a name and let it pass. Here's an example. I focus on my breathing, in and out, and suddenly I feel like eating something sweet. Instead of investigating this feeling further, I label it as desire and just keep repeating this label until the feeling fades away. If I choose to investigate this feeling to try to see what I would like to eat or how I could get it and so on, I would reinforce it and it would just stay in my mind longer. By simply labeling it, I put myself back into the observer position and allow the feeling to pass by like everything else that is on my mind. Keep in mind, a thought is just a thought. But whenever you have two thoughts, probably one thought related to the next, and you go from the first thought to the next thought, then you're actually thinking. And then it's really time to guide your attention back to your breath and stay with your breath. Here's a quick overview of the whole meditation practice again. Sit comfortable with a straight back. Focus on your breathing and note when you breathe in and out. Guide yourself gently back to your breathing whenever you get distracted. Be forgiving with yourself. Getting distracted is absolutely normal and part of the game. Be aware of what's going on inside of you and accept whatever comes up. Here are a few additional tips for getting started. If you have a smartphone, download one of the free meditation timer apps or use an alarm to end your meditation session. Otherwise, you will probably get caught up with thinking how long you still have to sit or what time it is. Start out doing meditation practice every day for just 10 minutes. Find a way to combine it with one of your other daily routines so it more easily becomes a habit. Once a month, for example, on a quiet Sunday, sit down for 3 to 4 hours to do meditation. You can increase your daily session whenever you feel like it, but it's absolutely fine to just meditate for 10 minutes a day when you start out. If you have problems calming your mind, count to 10 every time you breathe out. So, you breathe in, breathe out, count 1. Breathe in, breathe out, count 2. When you hit 10, you just start at 1 again. This helps you to focus on days when your mind is especially wild. While I suggest you start by focusing on how the air flows in and out of your nostrils, every sensation that you can feel works. Try to really feel what breathing does to you. Some people focus on the movement of the abdomen while breathing, or of the feeling in their throat when the air passes by. There's not one best spot to focus on. When you first start your meditation practice, try to experience any sensations that arise while breathing, and then pick the one that feels right for you and stick to it. After some time in practice, you will develop a certain kind of sensitivity for this particular sensation, and that will make future practice easier for you. Try to focus your eyes on one single object, or close your eyes to lock out any unnecessary distractions. Everything you see or any other sensory stimulus will make it harder for you to stay focused on your breathing. Motivation is a big part of getting into meditation. You have to overcome the idea that you could do something more productive with your time than meditate. Keep in mind that you are not doing nothing while you meditate. You are exercising your brain and learn to gain control of your mind, and that will have a profound effect on your life. It is time very well spent, and modern science is just now scratching the surface of what meditation can do for you. Unfortunately, there is no quick fix for meditation, and it takes some time to see results. Keep doing it daily for at least 2 weeks and see if it does anything to you. By doing this, you have nothing to lose but so much to gain. If you have any questions about this or run into any problems with your meditation practice, feel free to join our community at judinger.com and talk with me and other members about it.